Okay, so for today, right, this is actually the day one expectations. So that's you're looking at it, can see, right?
Yes.
Yep. So how to select your domain name, website to purchase, step to purchase, managing your web domain regulations, domain setup. Okay. Introduction to SiteGround, purchasing. Okay. Basic. Okay. Managing, setting up configurations, and then after that, 9 o'clock, I'll hand over to Xiaolong. I'm actually running a bit late. I'm really running far behind time. Okay. Let me on the turbo engine. Okay, so later, right, in the data part, we will be sharing with you a very popular plugin, WordPress plugin that we like a lot. It's called Divi. It's one of the most expensive plugin also. But it is very user friendly to design your website. So we like it a lot. Yeah. Something that you can see that they are the top. They have 5 out of 5, even though a lot of people download and use it. 1.3 million. They don't give free one. There's no trial, but they are 1.3 million user, and yet the rating is 5 out of 5. Yeah, which is very difficult. Sometimes when high road download, right, your rating might not be so high. So DV is good. Okay. How come I'm back here? Oh, yeah. So yeah, uh, I was sharing that I use another company called Awesome, a Singapore company. So the reason I'm using them because they have Singapore data storage. Can't really see, but anyway, so they store the website on Singapore server. Okay, so you can actually consider getting this. Okay, um, for for Singapore server. So either uh, two recommendation Awesomes or the SiteGround. Um, Xiaolong, is this yours? Do you write this?
Oh no, I didn't use this font. I mean, yeah, this background.
Okay, so
Oh, it's later part.
these are all the tutorial you can read. So okay, this is also another tutorial on the SiteGround as well. Yeah, so you can actually read yourself. So I think Xiaolong will be touching on this, so I'm not going to show you. But in case you don't follow, right, this is the resources that you can actually work on. Right, correct, Xiaolong. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the thing that Andrew showed was basically step by step thing. So for mine, when I later go through, I will also demonstrate or explain to you what are the why are we touching on the settings. Yeah. So that's
Mm.
for my part.
Okay, so right now, right, for when you buy a domain, it's good to buy a SSL cert because if you are not using it right, sometimes when the browser like Internet Explorer, Safari or Firefox, when they go to your website, they might think that it's unsafe for visitor to visit. So in order to make sure the visitor is safe to browse the website, it's good to buy a SSL. So how you know whether it has SSL? You can see on the domain name, there's actually a lock on the icon. Just now when I show you just now, right, it was a lock. So it actually means it's a SSL. Okay. So most of the company that I'm using, they have free SSL. Okay, e-commerce. Um, these are the what is e-commerce? Basically, you are selling things online, right? So these are the very attractive, very good. But Singaporean actually don't really use most of them. Singaporean actually use like Lazada, Taobao, I think. Okay, the top website for buying, or last time eBay. Okay, so what's the difference? So this is actually the third party shopping site that you can actually use it to sell your stuff using their website. Yeah, so you can go to this company called bigcommerce.com. So you can actually host your sales in the big commerce, but they will charge you. Okay. Um, Spotify is very, very famous right now. Um, so you can actually use Spotify to sell goods. Very useful also, very flexible. SD card and then WooCommerce. Okay, So I think if you're using WordPress, right, WooCommerce is a plugin. Some of the WooCommerce plugin are free to use. Yep. So you can use WooCommerce, very famous as well. Okay. The rating also not too bad. Okay, so this is our website, our insurance website. You can see on the referenceprovident.com.au there's a log, right? So there's actually SSL cert. Okay, so on the Sompo insurance page, right, over here, right, these are the insurance product that company people can buy. But I'm using a third-party redirect link because as an insurance agent, we cannot manufacture our own products. It is Singapore law. So we need to redirect it to Sompo to check out. So when you want to buy insurance like this, you will click here and then you will be going to a payment gateway by the insurance company. So this is another way of hosting your sales product on your website. Okay, so one example. This is another website that I have called Well Coach, and I'm selling books over here, ebook or hard copy book. So you can actually buy my book from my website. I didn't use the WooCommerce to sell it. I use a Simply Card. The plugin is called Simply Card. It's free. Reliability, I've used it for years. I think so far so reliable, so far so good. In terms of reliability, I think there's a few 100,000 of people using it. It's called Simply Card. Yeah. So I'm using it to sell. So people can actually pay using credit card and order my book online. Yeah. So this is actually something to recommend to you about the e-commerce. Okay. Then payment gateway. There are a lot of payment gateway, and usually when you are looking at payment gateway, you always ask the questions: who is the cheapest? Who charge the most? Typically, they charge 6%. So if you are using PayPal, they charge 6%. You are using a company called Stripe, they also charge about quite around 6%. So every $1 that you sell, right, you need to give them 6 cents. That's why 6%. Yeah, so cost is actually very important because if your margin is only 10% and you are giving them away, you're giving them 6%, you only left with 4%. So after you pay your salary, you have nothing left. So it's important to look at payment gateway, and there are so many payment gateway that you can actually consider. Okay, doing website is important to backup. So WordPress has its own backup. It's called WP WordPress Back It Up. So you can actually use this to back up your software in case. Yep. Again, you can just go and find out who is the best in terms of migrating or backing up plugin. Okay, so I'm done. Xiaolong, over to you.
Oh, okay. So from
Xiaolong,
where Andrew left off, right?
let
Yes.
me
Okay, sorry.
stop the recording and then so you can do another video. Yep.
Oh.